me again. So today I'm going to talk about how to do a light look so it doesn't look like you're so done up as if you were gonna go out, but you want to look presentable. So have you ever found yourself sitting on the couch or just being lazy and not thinking you're gonna go out? You have your hair in a messy bun and somebody just happens to call and ask if you want to do a study session or you want to go grab a coffee, and it might be that person that you really, really like, whether it's a boy or just someone special to you. So I'm going to show you how to do a quick and good look, and it won't take you that long. So here we go. So this look can also be done for mommies on the go. I know there's a lot of my friends that are moms now and they don't just have all the time in the world or luxury in the world to do a full-on makeup look, so this can also suffice. So here we go. So the first thing you're going to want to do is have a clean face. So I have a clean face, I have no makeup whatsoever. As you can see, I have imperfections and zits and stuff. And you're going to want to grab a concealer, doesn't matter. You can use any type of concealer. I use the Select Moisture by MAC, and you can also use my other favorite, the Glamouflage by Hard Candy, or the Undercover Agent by Hard Candy. So you're just going to want to put a little bit on your hand, just like that, or you can just dab it on your face if you want. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a sponge. Now I like these egg sponges. I actually bought this one at Forever 21 for like $1, and now they don't have them anymore, but I'll figure out where there's a place where they're cheaper, because I know Sephora tries to sell them for like $18 to $20. But you're just gonna wanna dampen it with water, not too much, or you can use a Studio Fix Plus like this. And this one's by MAC, and this is a mini one, and it's only $10. It's super, super, super good, and keeps your makeup looking fresh and lasting long. So all you're going to want to do is, after you spray that, you're just going to want to dab it in there, and then you're going to want to just pat it on your face. Just going to want to do it like this. And make sure you just keep blending in as much as you can. I'm going to grab a little bit more. And I'm just going to actually dot it so I can show you another technique at the same time. Just going to want to dot your face. And I'll put a little bit more just on the area that I have that zit. Okay. And then I'm going to spray this with Fix Plus again. You're just going to want to dab it. And as you can see, it'll start to cover up and make your skin all one tone. Now you can always put more under the eyes if you have darkness. Now that we have all that covered, okay ladies, so what you're gonna do is grab your favorite brush that you use with your powder. This one's the 129 by MAC, and it's actually the mini one, but it works just as well as the big one. I'm going to take my Studio Fix MAC powder, and mine's NC40. It's a little bit darker just to give me that glow, and seem like I'm actually awake. But you can use any drugstore powder, or the powder that you'd like to use. You can also use a translucent powder, which means it doesn't have any color to it. It's just a powder that you can put on your face and it sets the foundation or your concealer so it doesn't move. Or you can use a pressed powder, and that's also sheer, so it won't be as much as this. This is full coverage. So what you're going to want to do is just swirl, 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 tap, 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 and then you're just going to want to swirl into the face. And pick up more product as you go. And this can literally take you like 10 to 15 minutes to do. Now once you got all that set, you're going to want to take a bronzer, and I'm actually using this mini bronzer by Hoola. It actually came in a set of 3 from Sephora, and it was $10 with the mascara, and it came with something else. I don't really remember at the moment, but it did come with something else, and it was only $10. But what you want to do is open it up, and this is by Benefit. I'm not sure if I said that already. And you're gonna grab a brush like this, and this is my angled brush. It's 168 by MAC, and it's the mini one from a limited edition collection. And I'm just gonna tap like that, tap the excess off, suck in the cheeks, and go right along this area where the cheekbone's at. Pick up product, just make that E or 3 that people like to call it. Grab a little bit more product, tap off the excess again. And you want to blend up. Just like that. If you do want some blush, you can get some blush. Sorry, that's my dog Jasmine. If you do want to get some blush, just grab something. This is from JCPENNY's collection. It has no name brand or anything, but I really like this color. It's really subtle and nice. So you're going to want to pick up some product and put it gently on the cheeks. Just like that. Now, after you have your face set and you're all looking glowy and stuff, you can grab a paint pot. This one's actually by MAC, and it's called Painterly. It's in a like nude skin tone color, but it does make your eyes look brighter and awake. Now the dupe that I would recommend to get that's really good as well is the NYX brand. They do have one that's in the skin tone color, the nude color, but I actually have one here, but it's actually the white based one. But it looks like this, and it works just as well. So I'm gonna open it up, and it looks like this. See that? And you're just gonna want to put your finger in there. If you have nails, ladies, like I did before, you can just use a brush to put it on, but you're just gonna want to put it like this on your eyelid. Super quick. Now, if you wanted color, you can always get some with color, like the Tattoo color by Maybelline that you saw in my last video, and that works just as well. They have a gold and a bronzy one that you can use as well. So as you can see, the difference between this eye and this eye, this one's a little bit more brighter. It makes you look a little bit more awake. I don't want to do that. Just like that. Make sure you blend a little bit. And then once you're done with that, you have the option of putting on some mascara and some eyeliner. You don't have to put eyeliner so you don't look all dolled up and stuff. So you just look glowy and natural. So you might want to take something like this. I'd probably go with, this probably has too much in it actually to look natural, or you can just leave the natural lashes, so it just looks like you really don't have that much makeup on or no makeup on. But that concludes the makeup part of the tutorial, and now I'm going to show you how to do your hair for this look. Okay, so what you need for this look is a teasing comb, a headband, and you can use some of this powderful volumizing powder that I talked about in my last product review video. So what you're going to want to do is section your hair off, and I'm just going to tap a little bit of this in the back. Again, part. This is just going to be a little bit in the back. And you can put some on the front if you want. I mean, it's okay. Let's do a little bit on the side right here. Okay. So what you want to do now is take your fingers and just rub, and you're going to see it create some volume. If you want to use more of it, you can. Now what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of extra volume, take my teasing comb and just section off the hair. And just kind of do this. Just like that. Just grab a little bit like that. And you can tease as much as you want, or if you don't want that much volume, you don't need to tease that much at all. So you're going to want to take your headband, put it over your hair into this part of your neck, and you're going to want to take your hair and do kind of like a loose ponytail, and you can comb this back if you want, or leave your hair broken up like that. So you want to do this and just put it in that loose ponytail. Now I like to push up, and then you're going to push up like this and then pull out, so it keeps it tight. So push up your hair and pull out. And then what you're going to want to do is just take this part of the band and just put it just like that. And you can always pull these parts out so it looks a little messy if you'd like. Now you can always make this into a messy bun like this. You can always put it in a chignon on the back of your head and just make it a little messy, or you can make it as nice as you want, but of course we're going for a more messier look. So yeah, this is how the hair looks. As you can see, it's cute but still messy at the same time. And there you go. If you guys have any questions or want me to do any other tutorials, please feel free to comment on the bottom, or just send me a Facebook message. And yeah, so that concludes our tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and like my video. I'll see you later. Bye!